On average, there are 400,000 victims of sexual-related crimes in the U.S. each year. How many people in the audience know someone or themselves been a victim of a sexual-related crime? Please keep your hands raised if you believe that same crime would have happened had the assailant had access to prostitution without any repercussions. Thank you. You may lower your hands. According to a 2012 report by Foundation Sales, there are 1 million prostitutes here in the U.S. Prostitution should be legal because it's a consensual act between two adults and will decrease the amount of sexual-related crimes each year. The Human Rights Watch organization was founded in 1978 and is based out of New York. They conduct research on sex around the world. They found that criminalization of sex workers subjects them to violence, exploitation by law enforcement, and forces them to work in unsafe locations. Criminalization also silences the voices of those sex workers because they fear if they go to the police to report a sexual-related crime, it will only be swept under the rug. If by chance they are taken seriously, they're too afraid to testify against their attackers because of the stigma that their profession entails. In 2003, New Zealand founded the Prostitution Reform Act, which is beneficial to their sex workers. A study conducted by the Christchurch School of Medicine found that 90% of those sex workers believe that the Prostitution Reform Act gave them employment, legal, health, and safety rights. 64% was comfortable enough with refusing clients. Another 57% said police attitudes towards them changed for the better. As the world's largest human rights organization, Amnesty International's mission is to promote human rights and protect people wherever justice is denied. They believe sex workers are amongst the most vulnerable in the world because they are at risk of abuse not only from their clients, but from the public and law enforcement alike. They were quoted saying, sex workers should have a say in the laws that are going to affect their lives and safety. But without decriminalization, they cannot expect equality under the law to achieve these ends, end quote. Prostitution is the oldest profession in the world, yet it's considered taboo. In conclusion, I hope I was able to inform you why I feel prostitution should be legal. It's a consensual act, not a crime. I want to leave you with a few things to think about so that you can draw your own conclusion. People are allowed to enter professions that might be unsafe. People are allowed to enter professions where they can use their body as a tool of the trade. People are allowed to enter professions that seem morally questionable. But this is not the case when a woman decides to use sex as her profession. Why? Sex is a natural urge in human nature to help procreate, relieve stress, and also connect with others. It is not needed to be regulated by the government. Thank you.